Welcome to my channel. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic American classics ever built. A car that didn't just evolve, it transformed its identity and defined a generation, the Chevrolet Corvette. Back in the early 1950s, America was booming. Highways were expanding, car culture was rising, and people wanted more than just transportation, they wanted excitement. The Corvette was introduced in 1953, but those early versions were more about style than performance. They looked good, but under the hood, they lacked the power to truly compete with European sports cars. Then came 1956, the year everything changed. This was the first major facelift of the C1 generation, and it wasn't just a visual update. It was a complete rethinking of what the Corvette should be. Chevrolet engineers listened to criticism, improved performance, refined the design, and delivered a machine that finally lived up to its sports car promise. And just like that, the Corvette went from being interesting to being legendary. In the United States, it quickly became a symbol of freedom and youthful rebellion. Open highways, loud engines, and endless horizons, this car fit perfectly into that lifestyle. Over time, its reputation spread globally, and today, it's highly respected in regions like Europe and especially the Middle East, where collectors in Dubai and beyond proudly showcase these timeless machines. Now let's take a closer cinematic look at this masterpiece. From the front, the 1956 Corvette makes an unforgettable first impression. The wide chrome grille stretches confidently across the nose, giving it a bold and planted stance. The rounded headlights sit smoothly within the body, creating a soft yet aggressive expression. There's no unnecessary complexity. Every line feels intentional, every curve feels balanced. What makes it special is its honesty. It doesn't rely on sharp angles or modern tricks. It simply exists with confidence. As we move along the sides, the design becomes even more captivating. The body flows like liquid metal, with smooth curves running from front to back. This is where one of the most iconic features appears, the sculpted side coves. In many versions, these coves were painted in contrasting colors, but in this deep black finish, they blend seamlessly, creating a stealthy, unified look that enhances the car's elegance. The proportions are classic sports car perfection. A long hood that hints at power, a low roofline that enhances aerodynamics, and a short rear deck that gives it a compact, aggressive stance. It sits low to the ground, making it feel connected to the road even when standing still. Being a two-door convertible, this Corvette delivers something truly special, an open-air driving experience. You can lower the soft top and feel completely exposed to the environment, turning every drive into an event. And for the first time in 1956, buyers had the option of a removable hardtop, adding versatility and making the car usable in different conditions. Moving to the rear, the design continues its theme of simplicity and elegance. The back end is smooth and uncluttered, with subtle tail lights and tasteful chrome detailing. It doesn't scream for attention, it earns it quietly. The entire body is constructed from fiberglass, which was a groundbreaking choice at the time. While most cars used steel, Chevrolet took a risk with this lightweight material. The result: better weight distribution, improved performance, and a futuristic identity that set the Corvette apart from everything else on the road. And in black, this car looks absolutely stunning. The color adds depth, mystery, and a premium feel. Under sunlight, the curves reflect beautifully, while at night, it turns into a shadowy presence. That feels almost cinematic. Step inside, and you're immediately transported to a different era. The interior of the 1956 Corvette is simple, but that simplicity is what makes it special. There are no distractions, just the essentials. Right in front of the driver sits a beautifully designed dashboard with a central tachometer, reminding you that this is a performance-focused machine. The analog gauges are clear and mechanical, giving you real-time feedback in the most raw and authentic way. Every needle movement feels alive, every reading feels meaningful. The seats feature a unique waffle-pattern design, adding a touch of style while maintaining comfort. They're not heavily bolstered like modern sports seats, but they provide enough support for relaxed driving. This car isn't about aggressive cornering, it's about enjoying the journey. With only 2 seats, the experience becomes personal. It's not about carrying passengers, it's about connecting with the car. Now, let's talk about what truly defines this Corvette, the engine. Under the hood lies a 4.3-liter small block V8 engine, producing between 210 and 240 horsepower depending on the configuration. The base version came with a single 4-barrel carburetor, delivering solid performance. But for those who wanted more, there were dual carb setups and a high-lift cam version pushing the output to 240 horsepower. And in 1956, that was serious power. This was also the year the Corvette officially moved away from its earlier 6-cylinder engine, proving that it was ready to compete with the best. Paired with a standard 3-speed manual transmission or an optional 2-speed Powerglide automatic, the driving experience became far more engaging. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour took around 7.5 to 8.5 seconds, which was incredibly quick for its time. Top speed reached approximately 120 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest American cars of the era. Fuel economy sits between 10 to 14 miles per gallon, not impressive by today's standards, but completely acceptable for a performance car of that period. On the road, this car feels alive. There are no electronic assists, no traction control, no driving modes. Just you, the steering wheel, and raw mechanical feedback. Every turn requires attention, every acceleration feels earned, and every sound from the engine reminds you that you're driving something truly special. The comfort level is decent for cruising. The suspension absorbs bumps reasonably well, and the open-top experience adds a sense of freedom that modern cars struggle to replicate. It's not about isolation, it's about connection. In terms of reliability, the Corvette C1 holds up well when properly maintained. Many of these cars are still running today, cared for by passionate owners and collectors who understand their value. Now let's break down the pros and cons. On the positive side, the design is timeless. No matter where you take this car, it will turn heads. It's a true collector's item with increasing value over time. The V8 engine delivers strong performance, and the driving experience is pure and emotional. On the negative side, it's not practical for everyday use. Fuel consumption is high, maintenance requires expertise, and it lacks modern safety features like airbags or advanced braking systems. But let's be honest, you don't buy a car like this for practicality. You buy it because it makes you feel something. You buy it because it represents a moment in history when cars were more than machines, they were expressions of identity. And even today, nearly 7 decades later, the 1956 Corvette continues to capture hearts around the world. So now I want to hear from you. Do you still own this car, and which city are you from? Drop your answer in the comments below. And don't forget, like and follow my channel for more car reviews.